Hello and welcome back to Subnautica. I'm Ivan and we have the sea moth. It's a kind of submarine. It's not that large, but it's amazing and it can dive to depths of 200 meters now. Now, we also need to go on a journey to find the broadcast location of the broadcast that talked about dry land. Before we do that, I think food is in order. I'm not going to use the nutrient blocks. I'm going to save those for later if they're needed. So I'm going to go fishing. And there's a peeper. Here, fishy, fishy. Nice. Oh, and some... Wow, lots of bladderfish here. That's nice. Oh. There's one. This was a very peaceful start to the episode. I think a lot of people have been criticizing the survival elements of the game because it's just unnecessary. But I find it a bit, I don't know, fun in a way. I don't mind, at least, because later in the game it's not going to be an issue. And actually quite soon. So let's cook these fish and get going. Now, I have been looking at the light in the game, because there's been comments about the game being very dark, and it looks like this is the way it's supposed to be, and it was very hard to modify anything without ruining the atmosphere. So I have decided to keep it like this, but I will be very on point with using the flashlight or using lights from anything else, just to make sure that it won't get too dark and annoying to watch. And I also think that when visibility is low, it kind of makes it more scary and atmospheric. Hopefully it won't be that much of a pain. Let's keep one flare just in case. We can now make plasteel ingots as well. Lithium. I don't know if we have any lithium yet. I don't think so. And there we go. We have food, water, and let's go on a journey.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Now, the nice thing about the sea moth is that you can go forward, but you can look down at the same time. Like this, it's a very mobile thing. So you can look for wreckage or fishies or caves, like this one. I believe this is a cave. Yeah, it looks like it goes deep at least. Yeah, it looks like it goes down to... Oh, whoa, what's going on? Angry fish? No, go away. Now, what I also should have brought was a beacon, because this place is quite interesting. But it's not needed, I think, because I will find it again. It's basically going from the thing to the waypoint, the life pod to the waypoint. But I am going to check out this place. Now, this door looks like it's broken, so we can't get in without a laser cutter. But there might be stuff lying around. Yeah, here's stuff lying around we can scan. So let's do that on the way.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oxygen efficiency decreased. Oh, bioreactor, okay. That's nice. That's a power plant we can run on biofuel, basically. I'm not going to use it a lot because I don't I don't really like to put fish into a bioreactor. I can use plants as well, but they don't generate that much. And before we move on, there was something we were going to make, and that was the rebreather. So let's do that first. Should have done that before starting to travel, but that's fine. Now, I like this place. This is beautiful. I'm going to set up home somewhere close to this because I like the red grass bits. Now, what's this? That is a mobile vehicle bay thing, I believe. Yes. Suggest titanium because we already have the... Oh, silver. That's lucky. We already have the recipe for mobile vehicle bay. And another bioreactor fragment, okay. Now, this is a very nice game in the way that you can explore and explore and explore, and you keep finding new stuff, and when not, you keep finding materials like this one. It's very hard to just oh, gold. It's very hard to just drive by when you see resources like that. So it keeps adding up. Oh no. Oh no. We have a collision, an accident. Aw, poor fishy. I guess it's... Aw, that was too bad. I'm sorry. Now let's get the rebreather. And I definitely need to drive more carefully. We don't want to do that again. Let's see, 1 silver, that's nice. 1 more silver, sure. And I think we have the other part up in the escape pod, but I don't remember, so let's hope we don't have to. Yeah, fiber mesh, okay, good. So let's make the wiring kit and the rebreather. That's good. Now I can't wear this and at the same time be protected from radiation, but I'm going to keep it with me anyway, because I am not completely sure if we end up in radiated waters, and we are definitely going to dive deep, so I'll bring both of them. Now let's go about time. This is so exciting, finding out what happened with Second Officer Keen. Scrap metal, the sharks are playing. Funny, those fish, I like them. They're... Oh, I hit something again now. Yeah, so this is the place, okay, so it's very easy to find. The place I just moved across. That's good. Even if we explore this area, we can still bring up the waypoint later. So that's going to help us find it. Now, this is sandy again. Let's make sure we don't meet any big, scary things that wants food. Oh, the music is so good in this game as well. I hope the sound is high enough for the music to come through on YouTube. As in sound volume, I mean. Now here's another wreckage. What's this? Oh, diving too deep now. I need to be careful. We're quite deep now. It's far from the... So let's look. Oh, definitely need to look here because that's a recipe. Now, I'm going to put this on. And looks like it's fine on radiation, so we're good for now. So we can keep diving at this depth and it's fine. vehicle upgrade console.
New blueprint acquired.
That's nice. That's for making items to upgrade vehicles. And thermal plant, okay. That's power generation that runs on heat. Moon pool, this is so many things. Moon pool is basically a vehicle building. It's where you put the vehicle upgrade item I just got, actually. It's a quite large structure oh, scary. Yeah, that you can park the car in. Not the car, the Seamoth, for instance. You can, and it can be recharged there. Oh, and modification station, that's nice. We need that one to upgrade our flippers, for instance, and other upgraded things. And it doesn't look like anything else in here. So many goodies around. That was a radio, okay. This
30 seconds.
30 seconds. Need to make sure we don't drown here.
New blueprint
Thermal
acquired.
plant. Oh, we got the moon pool now. That's very nice. There's more here, but oxygen. So I'm going to move the Seamoth a bit. As long as this Seamoth has power, it's very easy to stay quite deep, because as long as it has power, it will keep creating oxygen. So you can refill by going back to it. Let's see, thermal plant, moon pool.
Diversity in this region is unusually low. Cause unknown.
So I'm not going to get all of this, because just making sure we have the recipe now. Let's see, modification station. We can make depth modules for the thing, and vehicle upgrades. That's nice. But I was looking for it. Yeah, the moon pool, that's fine, and thermal plant, that's fine. Okay. So let's refill our oxygen, and let's find the Seamoth up there. Okay. And then go for the objective now, because running around here looting stuff will make us run out of space. Oh, and it's dark now. This is a bit scary, because the lady, lady robot talked about biodiversity being low, cause unknown. And that might be because something here eats everything, but I'm not sure. Okay, so let's go. Trying to keep the lights as good as possible, but when diving deep like this, it's hard to see everything. Now, this is new. This is a gel sack. And sorry, it's used for aerogel construction, and it's also edible. So let's bring that. There is also large quartz deposits here. That's nice to know. And the life pod. Let's see. Ultra high capacity tank. That's very nice to dive deeper. And a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
I'm just going to look inside here as well, because yeah, here's another PDA.
Location uploaded to PDA.
That also included the single location.
Integrating new PDA data.
So this is the one we looted that gave us the single location, and I'm going to listen to the voice log as well. Now, if you want to read it, you can pause here.
Keen, this is Aurora. Come in. This is Keen. Life pod detached to K planet fall in 30 seconds.
The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates.
I want you to regroup the crew there. Understood, but they are your responsibility now. Don't let them down. Captain, you need to evacuate.
30 seconds.
You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent. Captain!
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Okay, we're fine. I'm sure. Thank you.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Too busy listening, and I was looking at the ruby down there. Found one ruby, and there was more. Yeah, here's another one. Just getting a few of these because we haven't found those before. Oh, lots of the Reginald fish as well here. So that's the I think that's the fish I know about with the most calories, basically. It's very filling. Let's see what's in here. Lots of rubies here, that's nice. And so far this place hasn't been that scary. Oh, here's something. Lithium. Ah, nice. So this is a time capsule. I'm going to scan it, but I'm not going to loot it. And that is because time capsules are something that other players drop. It's something you can add to the game when... oh, more lithium. This is a nice place to find materials. The time capsule is something you can add to the game when you get to a certain point in the story. So other people can leave items in them, and those items might be very high tech at times. Sometimes it's just, you know, a knife or a first aid kit. But I've also seen people getting the most complicated materials in the game, basically, and I don't want that to happen because I want to follow the story, and I want to I want to experience everything for myself. Now, this is extremely dark right now, and it's hard to navigate, but let's see. Ah, and there's the rendezvous to dry land. Now, we can't get deep enough to explore this area yet, and this is kind of scary. So let's go up to dry land. It's so dark, can't see anything. Oh, can see something. Looks like a cave almost, but it's, let's see, an ancient floater. Now, these attach to landmasses and raise them in the water because they, well, they're called the floaters because they float. So let's check this place out, the rendezvous coordinates. And they were right, it's dry land. Also have a radio message, but no radio on us now. Now this is cool. So this is the place, and that's a PDA.
Integrating new PDA data. Picking up multiple energy signatures on the island's surface.
So I'm going over it so people can pause, and then
We
I'm going
have
to
to
start
board
it.
the Aurora, repair the long-range comms, make contact with the other survivors. We can't be the only two that made it.
Those are not the orders the captain gave me, and they are not the orders I'm giving you.
This isn't chain of command, it's survival.
My obligations as acting commander don't turn on their convenience. Get out of the water.
If I get into trouble, I'll send you my coordinates.
I can't let you go alone.
Then come with me.
You don't leave me much choice.
Received emergency transmission from Second Officer Keane, 2 hours after last activity.
Rendezvous was a failure. Intercepted a transmission from Altera HQ. Seems they sent a data package to the Aurora. We were intercepted by a Leviathan-class predator before we could reach the ship. Consider the CTO and I lost at sea. Be safe. Keen. Out.
So they are lost at sea. It starts to feel more and more, I don't know, starting to feel more and more alone here. This is a nice vista, looking over at the water. Now let's see if we can find anything on this island. If not, well, we're at least safe from big fish and scary Leviathan-class predators that we know may be on this planet. And there's Jaffa Cups. There's no Jaffa Cakes, but close enough. Let's see. It doesn't look like it's edible, though. Oh, that was sudden darkness. Looks like the... looks like there actually was, in the middle of the day, some darkness because something passed by the sun. That was eerie. Huh. What's this? Speckled rattler. It's a plant. Nothing we can do with that. And here's something. Let's see if we can climb up and check it out. Let's go. It's a bit hard to navigate this island, but I'll try to be efficient and not run around for an hour here. Even though it's a beautiful place to actually run around. Now we are above the sea moth there, and there's another plant. That's nice. Filling up the databank, getting all the information on the island, and exploring everything. It's such a nice game to explore because there's so much hidden and interesting things like this. Looks like there is a grow bed here, and they grow marble melons. Let's see what that is. It's food and it's water. Let's eat that one. Nom nom. That's nice. This one is decomposing. I'm going to eat it anyway because food, and then we can drink some water to counteract the decomposing part. Can also eat the gel sac. And funnily enough, they give H2O, so if you eat them while diving, you extend your diving time. Now, let's scan this, and I'm also going to look at it. It's edible, high water content, which is very nice. So I'm going to use the knife and bring some seeds. Leaving the rest up for now. We have seeds, so we can plant those ourselves. Then here's a bulbo tree. That's also edible with high water content. So that's a sample, so we can eat that as well. So it's nice to get some fruits and veggies as well as fishies in our diet. So that's great. Now let's see if we can get up on the cliff there, because there was a building and there was a path here. That's very nice. So when roaming this island, apparently it's very lush, so it's very easy to stay alive here. And oh, sorry about that. And let's move further up. Now there are a couple of shadows because there are a couple of birds here. Might look a bit scary, I'm not sure. But it's... Oh, this is the wrong thing, but there is stuff here as well. I'm not sure which one I was looking at and wanted to get to first, but... Now, this is interesting because this is where we can scan this habitat and learn how to make one. Marble melon, a Chinese potato, which probably is very nice for planting as well. It's edible, so let's bring a seed from that as well, if possible. No, let's just bring the whole plant then. And yeah, that's huge though, and it's only food, no water, so might actually just plant marble melons instead. Let's see what we find here. It's an observatory. So that's basically a glass orb you can build, and it's possible to build this underwater as well. Oh, we can even have a swivel chair. Important stuff.
New blueprint acquired.
It's a nice view, this over the ocean.
Integrating new PDA data.
And to listen to this while moving.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
New blueprint acquired.
So our guy is quite good at mountain climbing. So that's very convenient because we don't have to walk around. Can just run down here when seeing the other stuff down here. Oh, and that's something scary as well. Something very close to a spider, I believe. Let's see if you're friendly. Most likely not. It's a cave crawler. Oh, no, it's not friendly. Go away. It's bleeding as well. A wall planter, okay. That's on the inside. There, let's look at this. Multi-purpose room, that's the main room. So after we get this, we can start building our home. So that's nice.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, let's get into this place and see. Creepy crawlies here. Oh, there it is. Using the ladder. And go away. Another PDA.
New PDA data.
So that's something that I'm not sure if mentioned, but Altera is the Aurora was a search and rescue mission, and we were going to rescue Margaret Maida, for instance, and she's on the voice log. So these are the people that we wanted to save.
Chief's log, 5 weeks since the crash. The only other survivors are my son, Bart, and Maida, the cut-price mercenary I commissioned for the journey. After days drifting in the life pod, rain hammering on the roof, the weather cleared and we washed up here. I had Maida salvage the Degazi wreck, set Bart to finding us a stable source of food. His education is paying off sooner than I'd anticipated. Our only problem is Maida. She says the weather's going to turn, I say she's finding excuses to risk our lives. I imagine she's not gonna weaken her life without a physical altercation, and she's itching for a fight. In every judgment she makes, things go from bad to worse. If she had my experience, she'd have more faith. Humans have spent millennia specializing in how to shackle nature to our will. This planet won't cause us any new problems. My one task now is to keep us alive, as comfortably as possible, until the insurance company arranges rescue. In this part of space, that could be months, or even years.
Okay, now we found something here. I'm going to listen to the other one as well, but just want to find this first because that's interesting. It's special, and by picking it up, we learned the blueprint. So it's possible to construct, but it's a special item. Let's see. So we have this one.
Son, I said wait for the storm to pass. Your life's more valuable to me than a plant patch.
You stopped being in charge when the ship you were captaining sunk.
I'll stop being in charge when you take charge of yourself.
Say, Chief. Chief,
What?
do you know how to drain those grow beds of 40 tons of stormwater? Or how to conjure food from the air?
I know how to prioritize.
I'm just saying, if that's so, what's your boy's life worth to you today? If tomorrow you're gonna be so hungry you start wondering what he tastes like, let him go deal with the plants.
Son, go deal with the plants.
Bard, Torgo has disembarked the habitat.
Interfere with my family again, and when rescue arrives, I will leave you here. Do you understand me?
No rescue coming, Chief. Not in time. No staying here neither. This rain keeps falling, sooner or later this place will be buried. Only choice we got is whether to get buried with it.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Lots of story here. That's nice.
Integrating new PDA data.
This is
You see, Chief?
interesting.
You brought us to this sodden planet. Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. Take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site. A couple 100 meters deep. Lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens. Couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal.
Now, this gave us a location to explore. And oh, let's see if we can scan the bird. No, don't fly away. Oh. Okay, so we found a different let's see, house, I guess. And this is the data log next to the special
What is that
item.
thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be worth something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
New blueprint required.
Now, this tree is very beautiful, but I don't have inventory space to bring it now. Oh, and another data log. Return from the deep.
New PDA data.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
So something happened with them. That voice log is a bit eerie.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now, we have places to explore now. We have this. We also got a radio message on the way. So that's what's going to happen now. Let's see if we can get back to... This is a bit scary because we can't see the ocean floor. We can see the top of the ocean, the lid of the ocean surface. And let's head back now. This is a good time to stop the episode. I think it's gone on for quite a while now. And just getting back to home, basically. And then, with all the blueprints we've found, in the next episode, I am going to build my own home. If... yeah, another radio message. That's nice. So that's what's going to happen later, at least. And I think I'm going to build it here. So I'm going to stop here for now and see 320 meters from the pod and 400 meters from the waypoint we found, because I want to find this area. It's beautiful and somewhat peaceful, and it's also a bit deeper than this place, so it's better for building more stuff, even though this place has more color, I guess. Well, not now, when it's dark. And there we go. We are back home. We have enough food, drink, and water. We have HP, and we also have an alien tablet, an ancient alien tablet, which is very interesting. So I'm going to clean my inventory in the next episode. Oh, look at the light. It's getting turning daytime. It looks so nice with the rays and stuff. Anyway, time for us to stop here. So thank you all for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.